On a Friday for the girl tech, the on a Tuesday for the goon.
We are in Brooklyn, the home of the Nets, for an interconference matchup right here. Welcome, folks, and thanks for sharing part of your weekend with us here at 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brent Berry. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sidelines. And, of course, Ivica Zubac. A new phase in his career, playing today as a Golden State Warrior for the first time.
Man, that trade is something that has just electrified this entire fan base, the players, the people working for the organization. They think it may be that piece of the puzzle necessary to finally get this team over the hump.
And so it's the Nets getting on the board first. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. The Nets shooting their first free throw of the game.
And at the line, one time. James.
The three-point shot, so important in today's NBA and a major part of the game plan, Greg, for both of these teams.
And we can expect to see a high volume of shots from beyond the arc in this one. I'm looking for whichever squad is able to create more havoc and throw the opposing shooters off their rhythm.
With the teardrop, the layup off target. Here's Johnson. It's blocked. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Harden right side. Here's Smart. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And that's an error by the D. You can't give someone like Smart that kind of position inside.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Misses off the left iron.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Here's Johnson. Misses from short range. And the Warriors off to a slow start here. Still without a basket in the game. Since moving back to Brooklyn in 2012, the Nets, Greg, have won just 2 playoff series.
Just think about the all-stars they've had. KG, Pierce, Durant, Kyrie, Harden. I could name more. The Nets just haven't been able to put it together.
Good.
Well, Harden just outworking them inside. Could we say he wanted it more?
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Brett, there can't be any question now that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has arrived as an NBA superstar.
No doubt about it, Kevin. I mean, you finish in the top 3 of MVP voting. That is a stamp of approval. SGA, one of the more feared players in the game, and this guy is on his way.
Greg, seems like we always talk about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's offensive side, but when it comes to deflections and steals, his defense, he's one of the best.
Yeah, his two-way ability is sometimes overlooked in the mainstream media. But people in the know how good of a defender he is.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. After Keon Johnson's miss.
Such an improved part of SGA's game. Love his passing skills.
The Nets with the lead. Harden with it. His scoring totals are something to take note of. He's averaging over 19 points a game. When you think about James Harden, he's had such an effect on the game. Brent, they changed the rules because of him.
Well, it's interesting, Kevin, because you can think about it a couple of ways. There was a system change for James Harden to try the system, and then, as James has said himself, he became the system. So leaning into all of the analytics of basketball, you have to have somebody who can represent all of the things that system would require, and it came in the form of the beard for many years. And that kind of offensive output is something that is going to be, we'll be hard-pressed to see that again, Kevin.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Harden missing his last shot. Lets it go from deep. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with the three.
Love the focus here from SGA at the arc. He hates to waste those opportunities.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thanks very much. James Harden is still a factor at age 35. He says, I'm more than a scorer, so for me, it's just impacting the game at the highest level. Kevin, he's led the league in scoring 3 times, but has also led the league in assists. So, pretty much true. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Oh, don't forget, he rebounds as well as any guard right now in the NBA. And the Nets with possession here. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. He's someone who's a factor on any given night, averaging more than 22 points a game. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. The Nets shooting their 4th attempt at the free throw line right here.
14. First quarter.
1:58 left in the first. Rebounded by Jackson.
Oh, no excuse for a guy of his caliber. You've got to finish that slam. Got to be a little embarrassed by that one.
Now here's Jackson. Pass to Payton. 6 to shoot. They set the screen for the 3. And play stops as it looks like they call him over the back here.
And he drew that call by establishing his base early and then doing a great job with the box out.
Got there early, and his anticipation of that play was rewarded by that call.
Outside for Jackson. Over Williams. And the shot falls short this time. And so it's Brooklyn with it. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it. 1:02 left in the first quarter of the game. Warriors trailed by 4. Here's Pritchard. Nailed from three-point land.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Williams attacking. And finished off by Williams.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. Here's Pritchard. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. They set the pick. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets, an exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. Now, here's Hampton. Oh, and here we go. Jackson, nobody back. And Jackson throws it down.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrapper.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. Here's Buzelis. He's off on that one. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. The Warriors on top, up 1. Live from Brooklyn, New York, you're watching 2K Sports. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Warriors.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
Getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
Just 5 on the clock. Jackson, that's a 2-pointer. Rebound by Williams. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. They trail by 1. They'll be off to Charlotte for a game against the Hornets. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip. Here's Johnson following the bucket by the Nets. Now, here's Zubac. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game. It's tipped.
Making good use of his length. Buzelis able to track down the block that time.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He's ready to talk things through with the team.
Let's see those moves.
You know, Greg, we're seeing so many teams utilizing the dribble handoff.
And it really forces the defense into a bad spot. Can create situations where the offense has an advantage, and then it allows you to kind of seek out the matchup.
And we've played through the first minute here in the second. Lets it go from 11. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
From the baseline. Bagley, no good. The Warriors leading. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 6. He can't get that one.
Even if you're not shooting it, you like to see the effort level, and his tonight has been high.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Pass to Morris. Driving the lane. Yes, that goes in. Morris has got the lead up to 3 now for the Warriors.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Here's Powell. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. And the Warriors lead by 5.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Williams looking around. Shoots over Powell. And the Nets miss again. Warriors leading by 5. Payton attacking. Pass to Zubac. Golden State moving the ball around. Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebounded by the Nets.
I have no idea why he went with the fadeaway there. The defense was nowhere near him, and he should have just kept it simple.
Here's Hampton driving to the basket. And it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander. looking to get back on track here. And the wide open shot from Morris. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Morris has got 5 now.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Out to the right wing. Here's Bagley. Nothing on the board. To stop the run. The rebound by Payton.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Second chance shot. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
The Nets shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
First personal foul.
And the first one at the line is good. Both teams deciding to change it up.
Zaire.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Williams with the steal. He is 3 for 3 from the free throw line.
First personal foul. Team seconds.
That free throw good from Harden.
They've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're trailing.
Here's Williams. Drops in the layup for 2. 9 points for Williams.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Pass to Mamoukelashvili. And the 3 ball is good.
And guys, there are some you can give that shot to, but let's be clear, he's not one of them. Terrible job there by the D.
Warriors leading by 6. Here's Pritchard. And the foul on Patrick Williams. That's his first foul.
First team foul. Now, into the line for your next.
There's 1:26 left to play in the first half. Johnson, a wide open look. A 3-pointer off the mark.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Golden State Warriors. 6-point lead. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. And it's Mamoukelashvili missing. It's Harden with the drive. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Talk about confidence. Greg, what do you think about Harden's quote from a couple years ago when he said, "I'm not a system player, I am the system"?
Kevin, I laughed when I heard it because most guys couldn't say that. But Harden absolutely can. He's an elite scorer turned elite passer. Your offense has to orbit around him when he's on the floor.
Jackson has the open look. Drains the 3-pointer. Jackson's got his second bucket of the night.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from 3-point range.
Now here's Williams. Still without a basket. Pass to Bassi. Here's Mamoukelashvili. To the wing right side. Here's Pritchard. And that one released in time, but no good. And so that brings the first half to a close. Warriors lead by... We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Warriors leading by 7. Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And he sinks the layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Warriors. Here's Harden. Can't get it to fall.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Again, Golden State.
Gilgeous-Alexander does a lot of things well, and this time playing with some great offensive balance.
And it's Gary Payton II with the foul. And that'll be his third foul so far.
First team foul. Now into the line for your next. Number 36.
Here's Harden on the wing. He's got 8. Off target from the baseline. Here's Golden State. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. Payton in the corner. Nice move. And it's good on the way-in. Payton's got his first points of the night.
And how about that? Coming out to start the half, a perfect 3 of 3.
Johnson misses in close.
Not been an easy start. 3 straight misses here on these possessions.
Here's Powell to the wing on the left. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Powell. Trying to find Gilgeous-Alexander. Gets it to him. Offline with the baseline jumper.
And after burying 3 straight shot opportunities, finally a miss there. Still feeling the momentum, though.
Here's Bassey. Here's Harden. Covered by Payton. Now the Warriors moving it up.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
Harden gets the bucket.
Well, there it is. 0 of 3 to start the half, and finally something finds its way through the net.
Gilgeous-Alexander, that's a 2-pointer. Basket counts. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 points in the quarter.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Well, that's a shot he can hit. If you give it to him, you need a little more energy on defense that next trip down.
A shot by Powell, no good. Nets trailed by 12. And the jam by Harden.
And this is vintage James Harden, getting to his spots and just punishing the defense.
And so Powell will bring it up for the Warriors. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. And so Steve
The most passionate fans in the land. Let's go with T-shirt time.
second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Gilgeous-Alexander does a good job of just staying aggressive, and that just forces the defense to do something.
Brett, we know that the NBA can be compared to any league in the world, and it is regarded as the best. But as someone who has won titles like you have, is it world champs, or should we just leave it at NBA champs?
Well, Kevin, it's a really good question, and I don't know what side I lean on. I prefer to talk about being the NBA champs. I mean, out of respect for what the world competitions represent, I think NBA champs is just fine.
That's trailed by 10. Here's Williams. Harden outside. And it's Gary Payton II with the foul. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
And that 4th foul, guys, might force him to scale back the aggression from a defensive standpoint. He does not need, nor does the team need, number 5.
Warriors leading by 10. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Powell. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, unafraid of the close interior defense. It's a good job by Norman Powell, sacrificing a bit.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And so Powell nails both of them. And here's Brooklyn. It's Harden with the power on him.
But once Harden takes that first step, it's very difficult to stop his drive.
Morris right side. Hits the front of the rim and out.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. For the NBA, content continues to be king. Commissioner Adam Silver says the biggest issue for streaming services is what's called churn. To cancel is just a click. So, it's more pay for play these days. We have to focus on people staying with you and having great content throughout the year. Kevin?
You know, he's doing a great job, isn't he, David? Thank you so much.
Oh, one of these monster nights from James Harden.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Can't get the reverse layup to fall. Nets trailed by 10. Here's Harden on the wing. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. Harden's got 12 points here in the second half. Up top, Gilgeous-Alexander. 16 points for him.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Here's Harden. And it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Superb D from Gilgeous-Alexander, using his length to wipe away the shot.
The Warriors shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one. There's 38 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Pritchard. Bagley with the rebound. Nets trailed by 9. Here's Hampton. Drives to the hoop. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Hampton's got his first 2 points.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
The Warriors have made 6 of their 7 attempts at the line in this one.
And they've been ordinary on the season as well, just about 75% from the line. And they're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
Now Hampton. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Misses from close range. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for the Golden State Warriors. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. It's the Nets now. Now, here's Hampton. And the rejection by Zubac.
Smart defender. Zubac understands how to position himself to come up with blocks.
It's hauled in by Baji. Nets trailed by 8. And there's the foul. It's on Cameron Johnson. That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
And the Nets with possession here. Here's Williams. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to go on Zubac. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
The three-pointers and how well they're able to shoot them. You wonder if they can keep it up. And, boy,
Something else I've seen from them in this game is just how quick they are to capitalize on a turnover. I mean, they're pouncing on that stuff. You got to be careful when you're handling the ball around them.
Pass to Baji. Williams in the post. Excellent defense there from Zubac. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. And it's an 11-point Warrior lead. The kick out to Williams. Stolen by Jackson. Johnson with it. And it's Buzelis picking him up. And it's denied. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. Here's Pritchard. Johnson the screen. On the wing, Johnson. Shot clock at 6. Walked again. And here is Hampton. Chalk up 2 there.
That's excellent. Get the ball down deep inside and cash in on a simple basket.
Warriors leading by 9. Here's Pritchard. With some arc. And it's in there.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now trying to put this one away.
And there's the foul. It's on Peyton Pritchard. That's his first foul. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Here's Baji. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He has decided it's the right time to talk. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the break. Now, Coach told his team we're up. Take care of the ball. Don't give them the game. Playing smart basketball will clinch a victory for us. Guys?
Thank you, David. And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He knows every possession is critical now. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Pass to Jackson Davis. Clock at 6. Driving in.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. And an intentional foul right there.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
and throwing it down, not necessarily Buzelis' game, but don't give him that much space.
Pass to Jackson Davis. Puts one up from 19. It's hauled in by Baji. Nets trailed by 9. Here's Buzelis. And then Buzelis with the dunk.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He one of the best in the business, absolutely. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Out to Payton. Morris outside. Powell with it. Picked up by Bagley. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up.
Respectable from the line here. Morris can make a difference knocking these down.
And the Warriors making a change here. And Morris drops them both. For the Nets, this one not looking good. Now Hampton. Pass to Williams. Now here's Hampton. The Nets working the ball around now. It's Baji. Clock at 4. Comes up empty down low. Warriors leading by 9. And here is Powell. To the inside. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. And another shot. Anderson outside. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. They shoot again. Rebound by Williams.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Good on the shot. 46 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Golden State. 7-point differential. And R.J. Hampton is going to pick up a foul. That's foul number 2 for him. 40 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And that's an intentional foul. And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
Tough to match up with Kyle Anderson because of how quirky he plays. Changing speeds, plays slow, but sees the floor remarkably well.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Excellent D there from Williams. Craig, nothing short of some once-in-a-lifetime plays are going to save them now.
Yeah, the door is just about to close on this one. But hey, never say never.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. That one drops for him. And the Warriors lead by 6.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
So we see the Warriors get the win here. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
And that about wraps it up.
You know I'm a